Right, so I've got these two versions of Lineside boxes, electrical boxes. I'm not sure which one's going to look right, so I'm going to do one of each, I think, to start with. The first one I've got is a two-door electrical box, but it won't focus. And then I've just got a single door electrical box. What I'm going to do, I've got the airbrush out. I'm just going to spray some Vallejo light grey. See how that turns out. It's the first time I'm doing it, so see how that goes. Never used this colour, not yet. I've never painted electrical boxes, so we'll just give that a little go. Just a little shake. I'm not going to use too much of it because they're only small things. What I do like doing, I put a rubber glove on when I'm painting, just to stop the paint getting on my hands, really. So I'll put a little drop in here. This is air already made up for airbrushes, but I do like to put another little bit of airbrush thinner just to make it go a little bit further, a little bit nicer. As you can see, just a little bit in there of each, just a squirt or two, and then what I do, I cover up the nozzle, put some air through and then pull it back and it bubbles, and that's what mixes it up. That's what you need to do, really. Okay, put the lid on. Now, obviously whenever you're painting, use the correct breathing apparatus, whether you're doing, you know, acrylic or water-based or emulsion or whatever. Look into what you need to put on. So I'm just going to sort that out, and then I'll be back in 1 second. I've also decided to put a bit of card down just to protect my cutting mat so I don't get paint all over it. So I'll chuck you on a time lapse, and I'll talk to you once I put the first coat of grey on. Now before I do that, I'll just make sure it is coming out. Yeah, the grey is coming out. I don't know if you can see it. Yes, you can. Okay, so the paint's coming out. I'll put it on a time lapse and talk to you in a second. Well, now they're painted. Done a couple of coats, as you probably saw. They dries pretty quick using the airbrush, but I'll leave them overnight just to proper go hard, so then I can make up a little dark wash. I haven't got any, so I'm just going to make it up. I'll show you that tomorrow. But what I do before that is, in here we're still going to have a little bit of paint. You can just about see it. So all I do, I'll take the end off, take the little nozzle off like you just saw, and basically just pour it back in, and then that is good. Oh, there's a bubble in there. That is good to paint with another day, saves wasting it. Okay, and then that, put it back on the little stand, and now I've got to the boring job of just having a quick wash out on the airbrush, just because I'm not 100% sure when I'm going to use it next. So yeah, I'm going to clean it out, and I will talk to you tomorrow when these are nice and, well, when the paint's nice and hard. Okay, so the next stage, after it's all dried, the paint's nice and hard, it's been a couple of days, is to just put a little bit of a wash on, just to make it so it doesn't look so shiny new. I have done the smaller one already. Looks a bit grimy, which is good, a bit more realistic. So what I've done is put about 4 drops of paint in here, black paint, a bit of water, give it a shake. Oh, not a bit of water, it's quite a bit of water. So it's kind of runny. More water than paint, to be honest. And then all I've done was just paint it on. A quick paint, and then it'll find all the recesses. Oh, that's better, you can see there. It'll find all the bottom recesses, all nice. It makes it look nice and grimy and real. It's very rare you find a very shiny new one out in the real world. And then it's all a bit grimy in the lines and the bottom parts. I'll leave it to dry, standing upright, just so it falls down a little bit better using gravity. Might do this one again, make it a bit more grimy. And then after that's done, it'll be time to put it on the layout. So we'll leave this to dry for, it's quite warm, probably an hour or two I think. See what it looks like in a couple of hours, and then we can get it on the layout. So I will talk to you in a couple of seconds. Okay, these have dried nicely. They're on the layout roughly how I want them. I'm not going to glue them down yet because this point isn't fixed, and I've got some more track to put down, so I don't want to glue them down and then knock them over. But I am really pleased with the weathering of those. I think they look really good, and I don't know if I'm going to use this signal box, but it's a placeholder at the moment. If I use it, I don't know. But yeah, they're going to look really good next to the station. You saw me glue down on a previous video. Yeah, so if you would like to order some, they're on timmystrains.co.uk. So go check them out.